Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and this is War 7 of Season 41 with the defense tactic of planetary endurance. And our opponents for this war is Salty. And I still love Salty, even from the first war. Just put that little funny skit at the beginning. Yeah, I still love them, no hard feelings. But Salty are the number 2 alliance at the moment right now, so they are a really serious threat, and we have to be like on our... We can't afford to make even one mistake or we're gonna lose this war. Like, they are very, very strong, but I still love them. So they banned CGR, Herc and Scorpion, very strong bans, understandable. My team for this war is Tigra, Odin and Torch. And yeah, if I can find Odin. But yeah, this season is looking very, very intense right now. There's like about, I think, 5 or 6 alliances battling for the first spot. So in order for us to even have a view at first spot, we have to win this war. But anyway, this my first war fight, N17 Galan, just like the war 1. Same strategy. I think I boosted up already. But let me put on the Odin pre-fights this time, you know, actually make sure they're on, unlike the first war. And yeah, so again, this is a very easy matchup. I've done this matchup so many times. Like, I think it's probably the most fought node and champion this season. I can't think of anyone where I just constantly keep fighting them except N17 Galan, when Tigra is not banned anyway. But yeah, I don't even have to explain this fight. Actually, I will, because culture. But what you do with Galan is you take him to the corner, you bait it special, and you just heavy counter it. And 1 SP2 and he normally drops. But yeah, this season is looking intense, as I said before. I don't think Jay died early in the war. Oh no, I think we did die. I can't remember, but I just remember this war being super intense. So yeah, heavy counter his SB1 as normal. I heavy counter again for SB2, and yeah, come on, this is the easiest fight probably ever. But great stuff. Now next up, quite a unique placement. I've never seen her here before, but we have N34 Valkyrie. She wasn't here in War 1, but I was kind of like, oh, this fight could go wrong maybe somehow, I don't know. But I did some practice duels against Valkyrie, and yeah, you can just heavy counter her very easily. So I felt like this fight should be like a-okay. So yeah, she heavy straight away, I heavy counter, beautifully done. Catch her to keep the neutralize up. Try, you know, make her heavy again, heavy counter, beautifully done. Oh, she nearly got me there. Heavy counter again. I throw my SB2 and I don't think she drops. Oh no, she drops. Wow, rank 5 Tigra, it's beautiful. But next up, I have N44 Mojo. Thank God it's not Gorr. I mean, they should have kept him there after my last Tigra fight against Gorr, against Salty. But yeah, but they put Mojo instead. I'm using Torch, you know, it's pre-fight. I think this fight is quite easy. It could go, you know, bad, maybe like degens, but the plan is to not Dex. That was my plan going forward in this fight. And yeah, so I did get a bad prompt at the beginning, easy one. But essentially, you just need to let Mojo hit you. You hit Mojo, medium, light, medium. You build up your smolders, get temperature, and just hopefully he melts. And so far this fight is going perfectly. I dex that, if I don't really dex it, I'm far away from it, and I just medium, and yeah, this Mojo drops. Very easy, simple fight, great stuff. And next up I have N47 Gorr, and this is rich get richer. Don't worry, this time I do have the Odin pre-fights. Just making sure I remember the fight. I do have an invulnerability, you know, just to be safe, because this power gain could go out of hand. I'm pretty sure it does. But I parry. I try and bait his heavies. I do something different this time. But he doesn't want to throw it. So I heavy counter, get the last 2 hits. I try it again. But he is getting a lot of flourish at the moment. And he does go to SB3 and I'm panicking. But I do throw an SB2 into Gorr. And I throw another SB2. And he doesn't even have a chance to throw his SB3. So yeah, thank you, power back boost. You did me very well. Just cost me a few potions here and there, but it's cool. Now next up I have N50 Bishop. Now I've done this fight also in War 1 and I absolutely smashed it. This time it's not as clean, but it's a pretty solid placement. In my opinion anyway. It's a great placement. Like, Bishop just has to block for like 1 second and he props that regen and he's unblockable. And if he throws an SB1 while he's unblockable, yeah, it's long if you don't have a kitty, and kitty is blacklisted, so you can't use it. So as you saw there, amazing heavy counter. I got shot in the face. Yeah, it didn't feel nice. So here my fight's not going towards plan. So here I can't let him throw an SB1. So this was very like nerve-wracking. I was like, oh my god, what's going on? So I throw my SB2 immediately to keep my senses. My senses were falling off. Then I get another SB2 from the power back. I throw another one back to back. This fight was going a bit out of my control. He does throw an SB2 and I miss it. Amazingly done. Throw an SB1 to kind of build up a bit more ratchets. Keep him in the corner, keep him below 1 bar of power, whole block. Hopefully he throws it. A heavy counter, not perfectly, but it was alright. I thought this was going to kill him, but it didn't. So I'm like, oh no, this could still go wrong. I get shot in the face again, thank goodness for indestructible boost. He does prop his regen. I'm like, oh no, this is kind of going not planned. A heavy counter, his SB2, throw SB1 because I thought he was going to punish me. I throw another SB1, and he does go down. So it was very messy, but I did end the fight with about like 90% health, more than that. So it was bad and good. It wasn't clean, but it wasn't also like I nearly died. I think I played that fight very well. I stayed calm, I was composed despite not being in control like I planned to be. And I think that's the difference between these top players. Like players, I'm not going to include myself, but the top players tend to know what they're doing when they get into like a tricky situation. It's about adapting to it. But yeah, I have N53 Hulkling now. Sorry I didn't announce it earlier. But I've done this fight so many times, just like Bishop and Gorrs. So I don't even need to like really kind of commentate through this, because essentially you just get Tigra and you just nuke him down. But unfortunately I gained too much power here. I think MD screwed me over. But it's cool. Not really any threats. I'm doing alright. Throws the SB1 straight after, and I heavy counter it very cleanly now. And I get hit. I tried to light intercept, I think, or medium, and I just was too slow, but it's fine. I throw SB2. He does dex the first hit, but even if he dex the first 3 hits, he was still going to die. But yeah, that's my war. I think that was quite a good war from me. But anyway, these are the battle group results. We both ended up dying once, but at least we pulled our weight, I guess you could say. Well, not really, but we did alright. 1 death is alright. But overall, we did end up getting our revenge on Salty. They died twice, we died once, and we had a massive time advantage. But GG Salty, you know I still love you guys. All the best, hope the best for the upcoming wars. You still can fight for top spots, so go for it, but we'll be on your tail. But these are my stats. 6 kills, decent war. Obviously 0 deaths, too many bosses. My stats are growing, definitely a big improvement. But yeah, hopefully no hard feelings. I mean, just a clip at the beginning which is meant to be like a little joke. Like there's this whole like don't piss off Diddy type of thing, so it was cool. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in War 8. Peace.